In John's gospel account, Jesus prays that those who believe in him would be one, united as a single unit. This is an important prayer because it takes into consideration the diversity of Jesus' followers. They will not all be Jewish. All will not know Moses or the 10 commandments he received on Mount Sinai. All will not know of Israel's prophets or the record of God's works on behalf of their nation. And that's okay. Those who follow Jesus will follow him because he impacted their lives. The beauty of Jesus' openness is he doesn't require his followers to be like other followers. He commands all his followers to be like him, but in their own skin, in their own culture, among their own people. This is understandable when considering that God sent Jesus to save a vastly diverse world. He knows people will come from many directions, carrying a multitude of experiences and interpretations of life to be his disciples. My question is, what's powerful enough to have all people who love Jesus coexist in harmony? Jesus' conversation with the scribe is one incident of several in scripture that gives answer to this question. The scribe, or Jewish professional record keeper, asked Jesus, which commandment is the first of all? He wants to know what's foremost, what's chief, what matters most to God. So often we are told every command given carries equal weight, but Jesus' response gives us reason to think otherwise. He says, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. The second is this, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these." At this time, Jesus is talking to Jews who believe in one God. Jesus uses their theological interpretation of God's nature to remind them that while God is one, God is not exclusive to any people, but must be shared among Jewish brothers and sisters and the whole world. If we can all share one God, then we can all be one. But how can such a big idea like God be shared among people from all walks of life? I mean, organizations with big, important missions have failed to get off the ground due to unresolved trivial disagreements like what color should the logo be? So what common agreement about God can bring all people together? My friends, it's love. Jesus says what God cares about first of all is that we love God and each other. Every nation can understand, appreciate, and practice this command because love offends no one except those who believe someone is unworthy of being loved. While we will disagree on what to eat, what to wear, who to marry, where to worship, how we interpret scripture, what is Holy Scripture, and much more, we can all agree to be loved by God, love God, and love others how we want to be loved. And this is the reason I believe Jesus says these commands come first. Peace.